A quick peek into the locker room as the players get set for the game ahead, looking to make a big splash here tonight. Hello and welcome to the NBA on 2K Sports this Tuesday evening. This is Brian Anderson, Coach Dan Van Gundy, Hall of Famer Grant Hill, and Allie LaForce round out our broadcast crew for this one. And a quick look here at some of the numbers for Ja Morant.
During these last 10 games, he's been a menace on the defensive end. Poking balls loose, jumping passing lanes. He's been all over the place and piling up the steals as a result.
And a look at the starters for Charlotte. They've got MP. He's out there with the LaMelo Ball. And it's Salon in at the power forward position. And for the Grizzlies, we've got Sharp. And it's Livingston in at the 2. Well, Grant, when you take a look at this matchup, both these teams feature an impressive backcourt.
No question, B.A. And I get the sense that bragging rights are on the line here. Everything you can do, I can do better. Expect some exciting back-and-forth action in this one.
It'll be the Hornets off the tip. Now Ball. Pass to Ford. Miller outside. Takes a 3. Count it. 1 for 1 to start the game.
Easy look when the defender isn't fighting over the screen.
Yeah, it's certainly worth it to disrupt the offense. Coaches notice that extra effort.
Now here's Sharp. And here's Morant. Back to Sharp. Stolen by Miller. And they're running. And out of bounds. The Grizzlies will take it. And let's use this time to take a look at the player of the week in the Eastern Conference. MP.
No questions, he has been on fire. He's really showing us what the complete package looks like for a shooting guard. Getting points, but also doing a lot off ball to affect the game.
Now here's Morant. The foul called on MP. That's his first foul.
Well, that's a very early foul for him. Needs to be more careful and not pick up a second one this quarter.
Here's Miles. Here's Fleming. Here's Livingston. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Once he gets in deep on the defense area, no way he's missing a layup like that.
Now here's MP. 27 points his last game. Come on, no good. Now here's Sharp. He's closely guarded. First quarter and about a minute and a half in. And then Morant with the dunk.
Oh, the vertical of Morant is simply incredible. I mean, he's fantastic at using it to his advantage on the inside.
And certain NBA teams take on the identity of their home. Like the Grizzlies, for example. They call Memphis Grind City.
Well, Brian, I think it's a perfect fit. Hard-working people in a hard-working city, and they want a hard-working team.
And this is how locked in MP is. Not letting the bump affect him in the slightest.
Morant with it. His last outing, we saw him score 22. Livingston. Off the mark there with a 3. Pass to Miller. Back to MP. This one for 3. Come on, no good. Grant has always been a lead at finding a seam in the defense and getting to the rim, Grant.
Yeah, any crack allows him to get inside. And as good as anyone at splitting a double, which he sees a lot of. So once inside, he can finish with authority or kick it out to the shooter.
Pass to Livingston. About 3 minutes gone in the first quarter. To the inside. Here's Miles. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
The defense getting out-hustled on the putback. Can't let that happen.
And I can tell you from experience, these are the types of things that drive coaches crazy.
Here's Ford. Here's MP. And a nice finish on the layup.
Well, MP knows these are high-value looks inside.
Memphis leading. First quarter of action, just under 3.5 minutes played. Livingston, pass to Miles. Now here's Moran. The three is up. It's the trifecta. Morant's got 7.
Opting for the quick shot there. Morant trying to outpace the defense.
MP outside. Pass to Miller. Here's Salone. And there's a pick. Puts up a 3. And the three-pointer goes.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Now here's Moran. 7 points in the game. Got it.
Because of his ability to elevate and make adjustments in air, Moran has no trouble scoring inside.
Ball passes to MP. Ball outside. Here's Miller. Yes, sir. And it's Ball with the assist that time. He's got 6.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
Ball against Moran. Pass to Miles. Here's Livingston. Here's Fleming. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Sharp. Here's Miles. And another shot. And he sinks the layup. Miles has got the second bucket.
When they get their opportunity to punch it inside, they don't hesitate.
Now here's Ball. Against Sacramento, he was really on his game. From behind the arc. And Charlotte, another 3.
Man, they're having a hard time defending the triple. That's 3 in a row.
Now Moran. A free ball. The rebound by MP.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
Inside. Goes up from the block. Salone, no good.
And guys, his shot hasn't been falling this quarter. Time to settle down, refocus, and get a really high percentage look.
Now here's Moran. He's got 9. The shot by Miles, no good. Charlotte has gone 4 of 7 from 3-point range here in the first.
He makes the D look silly. What an incredible move.
Man, how about that finish right there? Not too bad. And here's Moran. He's been a big scorer for this offense, averaging around 20 points a game. Here's Miles. Misses from close range.
Well, they know he can finish at the rim, but the defense did just enough to force the miss.
MP with it. And on offense, he's been a force, scoring over 30 a game. Miller can't get it to go. Grizzlies trail by 3. Outside Moran. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. And guys, they're up to 19 straight now. What a remarkable run.
Well, of all the ways to establish yourself as a powerhouse, this may be the best way to do it, by going on a phenomenal streak and looking practically unbeatable. One thing you can tell right now, they are playing with swagger, a sort of poise that they're backing up with execution. Not easy to do. too.
Stewart, he's checked in for Memphis. Bain comes in for Livingston. Bridges, he's checked in for Charlotte. Daniels comes in for LaMelo Ball.
But he's been very good at the line, and we all know free throws can make or break you in the end.
Timeout call, Memphis. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
And here are the top playmakers over the last 10 games as shown on the 2K leaderboard. MP, number 1.
He's making a lot of friends with the way he's been moving the ball, setting up his teammates nicely in their favorite spots.
Left side, Morant. Goes to the reverse layup and drops it in. Morant's got 11 points.
Hey, they're just getting pushed around inside.
Daniels passes to Bridges. Back to Daniels. Miller outside. Lets the three fly. It's rebounded by Memphis. Miles has got 6 rebounds here tonight.
So far, rebounding has been a focal point for them.
Pass to Morant. And there's the lob. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. You take a look at the Hornets, things stacking up nicely for them so far. Number 1 in their conference and looking formidable.
Right now for Charlotte, many of us experts earmarked them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Tyson with the bucket.
They're getting torched on the perimeter. 4 of the last 5 buckets have been threes.
On the wing, Bain. Pass to Miles. Now here's Bain, guarded closely. Outside Morant, and here's Sharp. Takes the 3. Oh, MP with a block. Great start so far, 3 of 3 in this one.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Well, MP in the last matchup against the Kings was all business. He dropped 27 points and was such a menace on the defensive end. Steals galore. He was locked in all night long. Let's see if that focus carries over into this game, guys.
Outstanding, thanks. Impressive ability to carry his team to victory, Grant.
BA, I was really impressed. They wouldn't have won the game if it wasn't for his attacking mindset and will to win.
And we're likely to see that from him early on. See if you can't replicate that performance.
Now here's Bridges. Still without a bucket. Rebound by Stewart.
Grab that one. However, so far they're getting a little out-hustled on the boards.
Sharp finds Morant. Bain surveying the D. From the arc. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. They put up a nice win against Sacramento last time out.
And that roster. Their role players stepped up when they needed it most.
Yeah, and they got contributions from everyone in that game. The whole rotation got involved in this.
Here's Moran. The Hornets making their last shot. And he lobs it up. And finished off by Stewart.
The pass, the catch, the slam. What a clean play.
And absolutely jaw-dropping. Instead, after starting his NBA career playing at center, the 6'8" Isaiah Stewart, more often now a power forward.
Yeah, look, Brian, he's improved as a shooter. He still looks more like an old school big at the 4 spot, but he can step out and stretch the floor.
Now here's Sharp. He's coming off a 25-point game against Oklahoma City. Stewart, no good.
Well, you can tell he thinks he should have had that one. Even harder on it when he's got a good look like that and it doesn't go down.
And they're behind right now because they're failing to play quality defense. It's that simple.
Pass to Miles. Now Bain. There's 53 seconds left in the first. Stewart, no good.
And he probably thought he was going to bury that one.
To the middle. And there's Bridges. That's good. On the assist by MP. Bridges has got 5 points. And so Moran will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. A 12-point game. And this is the first season matchup for them against this Hornets team.
In 2 games last season, they had a hard time against this team, both at home and on the road.
Yeah, real disappointment last year for sure. They don't want to repeat it back this season.
So it'll be Memphis' ball.
Well, that's an unforced error. If you want to drive your coach crazy, that's the way to do it.
And the Hornets making a change here. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Here's Lewis. He's averaging just around 8.5 points a game. A foul called on MP. That'll be his second foul of the game.
2 fouls for him already. If he's not more careful, his minutes will be curtailed.
Outside Bain. Three on the clock. Tries it from 19. And he drops that one in.
Well, defense can't lose track of him. He's just too talented offensively.
Well, offense is the order of the day as the first quarter comes to a close. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half of this one. And from what we've seen from the Hornets, what's your take so far?
Well, they've really been racking up 3-pointers in bunches. They've been so impressive to watch.
And with each made 3, their confidence continues to build. Their opposition might want to change their approach and try to slow them down.
We've got Isaiah Stewart, and it's Bain in at the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Daniels, back to MP. Here's the 3. MP buries the triple.
And this game has MP's fingerprints all over it. He is really cooking.
Here's Lewis. Hasn't gotten one to fall yet. Goes up at the elbow. No good, off the front rim.
And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
MP no good.
Well, that's the look he wanted, but the defense doing just enough to impact that shot.
Lewis passes to Stewart. Shoots. Gets it to go. Makes it 2 for 5. Charlotte leading by 9. To the wing on the left. MP outside. Lets it fly. And he wills that one in, sinking it right through the back of the iron. MP's got 15 points. Lewis passes to Bain. Here's Lewis. Oh, a rip-rattling two-handed jam.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
You know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
Now here's MP. 15 Kicks it out to Bain. A three. Sinks it from distance. Bain's got 7 points for the quarter.
Well, it's a three-point shooting league. Guys like him are so important in space.
Pass to Bridges. Here's Daniels. Fires the three. Grizzlies with the rebound. As I always say, in the playoffs, you need a player who can score in isolation.
That's true, BA. And in a 7-game series, defense is to disrupt your set offense. If your stars can go mano a mano and create something out of nothing, that's often the best you can get.
And so he draws the foul and into the line to shoot a pair. All right, guys, what do you think about the offensive approach we've seen so far for Charlotte?
Well, the coaching staff's game plan is very clear. Move the ball on the perimeter and shoot the shots with no hesitation.
You have to like the fact that they're not settling at all. I mean, they've really made a point to get the ball down inside and challenge that interior defense.
Here's Livingston. 26 points for him last game against Oklahoma City.
Yeah, and the effort on the boards last game gave them that many more chances.
Now here's Stewart. Pass to Lewis. The offensive rebound. And that one's good. Fleming.
His rebounding is such a boost for this team, especially when it comes on the offensive end.
MP outside. Ball outside. MP outside. For three. Ooh, now 7 for 9 after that make.
Keep getting him the ball. He's been a huge part of this offense.
Fires from deep. Rebound by Ford. Ford's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Miller finds ball. MP with it. Here's Salone. An 11-point game for him in the win against Sacramento. Ooh, nice shot by Miller.
Ooh, they've been on fire from deep this quarter. Their percentage has been rising and rising.
Here's Livingston, covered by MP. The three. The Hornets pull it in. Ford's got 6 rebounds now in the game. To the paint. Here's Salone. Cash. It's MP picking up the assist. MP's got his 3rd assist of the night. Grizzlies trail by 14. Here's Livingston. A valuable part of their offense, averaging a little more than 16 a game.
That's been the story of their offense so far. Getting a number of looks from point-blank range.
Now here's Ball. Miller on the wing. Covered by Sharp. MP outside. From downtown. Fleming grabs the miss.
It's tough to get open in this league, and when you do, it hurts not to capitalize.
Livingston banked it in off the glass. Livingston's got 6 points.
Able to get a layup out of that one. That's just soft defense.
Ball passes to MP. Here's Salone. MP outside. Connects from downtown. MP's got 11 points in the quarter.
Lackluster defense, showing no desire to chase shooters off that line.
Here's Sharp. Shoots over Miller. Sharp, no good. Charlotte leading by 13. MP with a step. That one's true. And that's 9 for 12 for him now.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Here's Livingston. Knocks down the long J. 9 points in the game.
Such an effective shooter. If you lose track of him defensively, he's going to make you pay.
There's Ball with a three. Memphis with a rebound. Fleming's got 4 rebounds now. To the middle. Pass to Livingston. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got 7 rebounds in the game. Now here's Ball. Here's Ford. Stewart defends. MP outside. From the corner, MP. by MP. Now the Hornets moving it up. And there's the whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot two. And here are some point guards who have been very hot from beyond the arc this year. Mellow Ball, number one.
It's tough, man. His long-range game makes it hard for an opponent to know how to approach him. He's got too many ways to attack the defender.
Well, we talk often about how important spacing is. To have a point guard with the kind of range and accuracy he has helps provide exactly that.
Tyson, he's checked in for Charlotte. And in the front end of the back-to-back, what's important?
BA, most coaches treat this one like a regular game. Try to win. Don't worry about minutes. Tomorrow, they may adjust the rotations a bit.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Ryan Joffrey is excited to be back on the court. He's looking to lead this Grizzlies team back to the postseason. He said of the adversity, quote, "It made me better. I'm just grateful and thankful for the position I'm in." Ryan, it's great to have him back in action.
Yeah, everyone loves a comeback story, Allie. Thanks. Here's MP. A 17-point lead, their biggest. Pass to Tyson. Back to Miller. Here's Tyson. Just 5 to shoot. Gets it to go. That makes him 2 for 3 in this game.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Morant, the pass to Sharp. To halt the run. Trains the triple. Sharp's got 6.
They've got some ground to make up, and shooting the three ball more consistently like they are now should help them do it.
With the drive. That one drops 1. And the Hornets lead by 18.
At the instant LaMelo sees the opening, he's moving the ball. He jumps at the chance to feed a wide open guy.
Morant looking for an opening. Pass to Bain. There's the triple. Rebound by 4.
Just enough of a shot contest to bother him.
Down low. And that one is hammered home.
Nice feed from MP, showing his passing skills.
And so it's Morant who brings up the ball for the Grizzlies. At the conclusion of this one, they're off to Brooklyn where they'll face the Nets. That's the first of a 3-game trip out on the road for them. And there's the slam! Dunk to finish it off.
Putting that pass right in his stride, didn't have to slow up, and was able to complete the play.
The Grizzlies making a switch here. That's good from Jones. Here's Ball, averaging almost 23 points a contest. A fantastic offensive player. Pass to Tyson. MP outside. Miller outside. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
Terrific decision by MP. He looks to feed his uncovered teammates.
Just an awesome display of athleticism on our AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Morant. 13 points in the game. Gets it. He's 6 for 10 and looking confident out there.
And he was dominant in their last outing. And the same thing here tonight. He is in a terrific group right now.
Yeah, for sure. He is just oozing confidence. Thinks every shot is going in. They should just keep running sets for him.
Knocks it down from distance. MP's got 31.
And he's carried them this quarter. A dominant offensive stretch.
Outside Morant. It's deflected. Here's Tyson, guarded by Sharp. Memphis with a rebound. Minute 32 left in the second quarter. Morant against Ball. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant. We are now into November, so let's check in on the standings in the Western Conference. You look at the Grizzlies, they're in 6th place, but still time to make a move in the standings.
Right now for the Grizzlies, they've looked rock solid this season. They just need to stay on target and prepare for the postseason.
Well, look, they performed to expectations another level if they get rolling.
MP on the take, and it goes as the official calls the foul. And he'll shoot one more
33
at the
in the
line.
first half.
So far, he's made all of his shots at the foul line, going 4 for 4. Free throw no good from MP.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Livingston pass to Moran. 50 seconds left in the second quarter. Tries it from 16. The rebound by MP. MP's got his 5th rebound in this one. And he gets to the bucket.
35.
MP's got 35 in the game.
They're not messing around. 5 of their last 6 buckets have come from the interior.
Outside Moran. Pass to Livingston. Shot to stop the run. A rebound by Bridges. Bridges has got 4 rebounds now. Here's Daniels. 16 seconds left in the second period.
Well, playing his role to perfection, using his size to control the glass for his team.
Bridges outside. Over Moran. Oh, it was counted had it fallen, but it is offline. A dominating first half of play, and so far it hasn't been close. Hornets out in front, running away with this one. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
Thanks for joining us, everybody. An uphill battle so far for the Memphis Grizzlies.
Well, the energy they're putting out is not going toward their defense. Problem is their offense can't keep up with those guys. So the D has to pick up the slack or this thing is over.
Man, you know they're getting an earful right down in that locker room. We'll see who's listening.
Let's shift gears now and see how things are stacking up in the Western Conference.
Taking a look here at the Grizzlies, they've been hanging around the upper echelon, playing with good energy. Feels like the chemistry is right with this team. They put themselves in the championship discussion.
Thanks for tuning in. Now it's time to head back over to Brian Anderson for the start of the third quarter.
And with the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. Hey, you look at MP in this game, he's been everywhere.
And the bulk of his production has been generated along the perimeter.
And defensively, they're giving him too many good looks out there. They need to start running him off the line.
On the floor for Charlotte, we've got Ball. He's out there with MP. And it's Ford in at the 5. Memphis shooting their 4th and 5th shots at the foul line in this game. We'll stand in this league, the opportunity always exists to make a name for yourself.
It certainly does, Brian. And guys that maybe haven't gotten their opportunity, if they're ready when they get it, then they're going to burst onto the scene, and they'll no longer be under the radar guys. Look at a guy like Jalen Brunson, 2nd round pick, bench guy in Dallas for a long time, and then now an all-star.
Now here's Sharp. Pass to Livingston. To the inside, Fleming. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. MP's got 6 rebounds here tonight. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Yeah, I like seeing MP attack down low. I mean, because sometimes it forces the D to foul.
Free throw good. MP. He makes
Oh
one
my
or two
god,
that
just
time.
about free
He's a
throw.
talented
Wow.
player. MP can take over a game, but he also knows how important it is to keep his teammates engaged.
Here's Fleming. Outside Sharp. Good D by Ball. Sharp's gone just 2 of 7 from the floor here. Here's Salon. Good, and the assist goes to MP. MP's got 6 assists now in the game. And Memphis shooting about 41%. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
defense. No question, way too many empty possessions for them.
Back to Sharp. 6 to shoot. Livingston pass to Moran. Shot from 12. And again, it's Memphis missing.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors. Starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
Shoots from 14. Ford, that's good.
He means business. Unlikely to be a comeback on his watch.
Well, this is how you shut the door, right? You keep making good shots and you build the lead.
Here's Livingston. 9 points in the game. And the layup falls. Livingston's got 11.
Yeah, this is when they need to lean on him more. Get him the ball and let him build some momentum.
And so it's Ball with it. He brings it up for Charlotte. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. Here's Miller. Fires in the triple. He's got 14.
They've got the offense clicking. 3 for 4 to start the half and looking confident.
And here's Moran outside. Ooh, that one makes him 7 for 14. Yeah, nice rhythm going here today.
Exchanging buckets from downtown. That's been a staple of tonight's game.
And sometimes you get in a shootout like this, but you just hope that you can get a stop first.
Here's Ford. Oh, stolen by Moran. Lets it go from deep. And another 3 for Memphis.
Yeah, Moran showed a little bit of confidence knocking down that 3.
Charlotte leading by 23. Pass to Salon. MP outside. Miller outside. 4-3. It's rebounded by Memphis. Miles has got 11 rebounds in the game. Here's Livingston, covered by MP. Livingston, pass to Miles. The rebound by Ford. Ford's got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Here's Miller. Kicks it out to MP. Three-pointer. The rebound by Livingston. For Memphis, they've gone 3 of 7 here in this third quarter. And then Durant with the dunk.
It's been a blowout thus far, but they're trying to get back into the game.
Here's Ball. MP outside. Ball surveys the floor. Uses the glass on the layup. Ball's got 5 now.
And I love how Ball will fight for it, getting around that inside physicality.
Now here's Moran. 24 points for him. Pass to Sharp. 5 on the clock. From deep. Offensive rebound. Miles. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Hornets.
Substitution on the court.
Miller left side. Back to MP. Rebound by Stewart. Stewart's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. They've got Desmond Bain.
He's a living highlight reel.
Seriously, that could end up being one of the best dunks of the year. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. MP outside. Here's Miller. Good, and the assist goes to MP. Miller's got 11 in the second half.
Making his mark from long range today. That's his 2nd triple of the half, his 5th overall.
Bain with a screen on MP. Sharp passes to Bain. He shoots. And it's Memphis with another. We've gone about a minute and a half into this fourth quarter. Hornets leading by 18. Fires the three. And Charlotte another three.
This defense just can't stay connected to shooters.
For Memphis, they've gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. MP against Sharp. Up loose. It's Sharp on the wing.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Charlotte has gone 2 of 2 from outside so far in the fourth. Ball outside. Pass to Salah. On the wing, MP. The three is up. And it's Maine with the rebound. Grizzlies trail by 21. And you see player training methods, Grant. A lot more than just running and getting shots up.
And you know, BA, what interests me, players not just training their bodies better than ever, but also their minds. They're working on hand-eye coordination drills and just all kinds of stuff to enhance their reflexes.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Memphis has gone 1 for 3 in the fourth quarter from range. Sharp against MP. Got a piece of it. Stolen by MP. Here's the break. And Ball with the basket on the assist by MP. MP's got assist number 11 for him here tonight. The Grizzlies shooting about 47%. A nice number. Three-pointer Sharp. It's rebounded by Salon.
Well, he's trying to shoot his way out of it from distance, but look, he's got to find something easy.
MP, that one's good.
Defensively, they've got to get more bodies in the paint. That's 3 straight field goals from below the free throw line.
Timeout called. Memphis. MP really making a difference here.
Well, I think about throwing something new at him. Maybe bring another defender, force the ball out of his hands.
Here's the Make some noise.
Outside Sharp. Outside Morant. Pass to Livingston. And a great assist by Morant. That will go. Livingston's got 22 points. And Ball will bring it up here for Charlotte. Leading by 12. Following this one, they get to host the Bulls. And that's a one-game homestand for the club. So long, no good. Memphis has gone 3 of 7 from the perimeter during the fourth. Fleming passes to Livingston. Pass to Miles. Here's Fleming. Shot clock at 6. From deep, Durant. It's rebounded by Salon. Salon, he's got 4 rebounds now. Here's MP. Second chance shot. Fleming grabs the miss. He's got 6 rebounds in the game.
Personal foul. 13 foul. At the line from the Grizzlies.
That free throw good from Sharp. And here's Memphis. Really controlling it. An 18-2 run here. Now Morant. Pass to Livingston. Outside Sharp. Here's Livingston. There's the three. Counted from distance. Livingston's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Well, he's making a concerted effort to use the three-point shot here in the second half. Only 1 in the first. 3 since the break.
Yeah, terrific work from the mid-range. Ball has an impressive feel when to take these shots.
Pass to Fleming. Out to the wing. Here's Livingston. Covered by MP. And it's Livingston missing. Here's MP. Oh, look at MP.
40
Doing his
points.
thing down there.
Deep into the game, you rely on players like him to keep delivering.
And here's Morant. From outside the arc. Another three for Memphis.
Tearing them to shreds tonight. You know, when a player as versatile as Morant starts going off, look out.
Here's MP. MP staying focused.
And it gets even worse for them. I mean, he just waltzes down the lane, extending their advantage. Not good.
Well, it's not going to get any easier if they can't improve their defensive intensity. They got to show some fight.
From deep, Morant. Rebound goes to the Hornets.
Defensive breakdown there, and they got a lot. He's not going to miss.
44.
He gets it in there.
That was a fearless drive by MP. When you take off like that, you have to commit to it. And he did.
Morant, the pass to Sharp. Lays it up and banks it in. Sharp's got 14 points now in the second half.
The coach loves seeing chances from that range. Work that inside area.
Here's Livingston. Hornets with the rebound. MP's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Inside, here's Ford. Good, and the assist goes to MP. And the Hornets lead by 13. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at a respectable 49%. Here's Morant. Here's Miles. And the rebound goes to Charlotte. Ford's got 13 rebounds in the game. Glass eating. MP shot is off.
And a comfortable win for them here. The game is out of reach. Good performance for the Hornets.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, BA, you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for MP.
Well, just a fantastic job of distributing the ball. When you're able to see the floor like that and take advantage of what the defense gives you, it's huge.
Ball against Morant. Knocks it loose.
And that's going to do it. We're going to win by 16.
Ball against Morant.
I dropped 44 and 12 and 8
Ball
rebounds.
outside. And so it's the Hornets taking care of business in this one. To walk into enemy territory at